I can't believe what I just saw. I can't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh my God. This is crazy. You gotta see this. You've gotta see this, man. You really have to see this.
What do we do with the body?
We take it inside. You think this place is one big experiment? You think I'm crazy? And it never occurred to you that some of the people here might be in on it, being on it, being on it, being on it.
Oh man, I really wish that the bartender was still alive because oh my God, the community would go crazy when people see this in the upcoming episode. Oh my God. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. The fact that they're talking about this definitely makes it seem to me that one of the residents has to be a mole. It has to be, there has to be a mole somewhere. Tilly is definitely on the top of that list because every single time that she shows up on screen, she's instigating some type of drama every single time. I tell you, how does she know? How does she know all these things, man? If not her, then I'm guessing that maybe the eye patch lady who was trying to talk to Jade in the first episode of season 2, I thought it was interesting that she was talking to him and she was saying that the storm and the house collapse could have been caused by them trying to build the tower and all of that stuff, and it definitely seems to be that way, but her knowledge is so much higher than everybody else in the town.
Hey, do you think we made it angry?
What are you talking about?
That storm came out of nowhere, and the way the lights exploded, it's almost like we made something angry.
That it makes it seem like she knows so much about this place. So her being a mole, it would not surprise me. And I think her name is Trudy or something. Apart from her, Elgin would be my number 3 pick. Elgin, he's kind of sus. You can't deny it. He's very sus because he behaves like he's already been in Farmland before. And yeah, I know that Fatima was trying to downplay it, but come on, man. Elgin, he's really suspicious. A very interesting thing we see in this promo is that the sun didn't have any effect on the monster's body, which implies to me that they have no weakness to the sun.
What do we do with the body?
We take it inside.
It would mean that the monsters not coming out during the day wasn't because of the sun, but it's because of something else. But what could that be? Because when Tabitha and Victor were in the caves, it really looked like the monsters were completely asleep, like they can't do anything, So what's that all about? Do they get much weaker under the sun or something? Like, what is that all about? I really want the answer to that question. Or are they forbidden from walking outside during the day for some reason? I really want to know what's the deal with the monsters and the sun. Why don't they walk during the day? That's something that I really want to know. They really need to answer that question by the end of this season because it's been way too long. They need to explain why.
You okay?
There's something I need to tell you.
It seems like Fatima is about to tell Ellis that she's pregnant based on that trailer. If Boyd gave Ellis the worms, then it'd be very dramatic if Ellis starts having a vision right when Fatima is trying to talk to him. That would be pretty cool. It would be cool. It would be very nice timing. And maybe she doesn't end up telling him because of that. That would be interesting. And Tabitha, oh my God, this woman. Why is she so fucking stupid?
Is this the symbol you were talking about?
Yeah.
I've seen this along the walls in the tunnels.
What tunnels?
Thanks to Jade finding her at the cave, it seems like she's finally gonna speak on knowing where the monsters are sleeping. It only took her, 5 episodes to start acting like a normal human being, but okay. These people, so many of these people are dumb as fuck. Realistically, anybody who came out of that hole would have immediately said what they found after getting back to the town. Like any normal human being, that's exactly what they would have done. But anyways, let's talk about the promo screenshots for this episode. We see Jim and Randall walking together, going to a car somewhere. I'm gonna guess that they are going to look for parts to rebuild the radio because Jim was asking where the radio was in the last episode. Not in the last episode, but a previous one. So I'm guessing that's what they're doing here. But what will the guy on the radio say? You know, like, even if they build the radio, what would he say? I'm really curious. I really want to see what he's gonna say. Maybe he'll say, someone in your community ain't who you think they are. Jim Matthews, watch yourself, something like that. I guess that's probably what they're gonna say. Or maybe something about the monsters, or if the flood theory is true, maybe he'll warn them about the flood. I don't know. Actually, that would be interesting. What if the guy is living in the lighthouse because of the flood? You know, because people have been theorizing all over about a flood coming, and that would be an interesting idea. It would be crazy if he does something like that, but I don't know. Probably won't happen. Oh, and it's probably not gonna happen in this episode. Bare minimum episode 8 or 9, maybe 10. Okay, so we see Victor and Ethan reuniting after their last interaction, which was horrible because Victor was really treating the boy like garbage, man. He was, yeah, he was treating him like shit. Anyways, Victor looks shocked in this one screenshot, and he's holding something in his hand that looks like a piece of paper. I'm guessing Victor's telling Ethan that the trees have moved much, much closer than they've ever been before. And he's probably wondering what that means. Maybe that's why he's so shocked. Donna and Fatima are gonna have some sort of conversation. More than likely, Donna's considering if the parallel dimensions guy needs to be put in the box because he stabbed Ellis. And she's probably worried about the increasing tensions in the town with everything that's been going on. But Fatima might tell her that she's pregnant. Maybe Donna will be happy about that. Maybe I feel like a lot of people would be happy about that. It would uplift people's spirits. Dale shouldn't go in the box. If Sarah didn't go in the box, putting Dale in the box would be retardation because Sarah killed 4 people. She's crazy, man. If Sarah isn't going in the box, putting Dale in the box would be retarded. Be absolute nonsense. But I guess I gotta see it because the people in this town, they do seem to be missing a lot of brain cells. And now, Elgin. This guy has done nothing this entire season despite having the strongest introduction in the series of any character. We see him talking to Julie, and they're actually at the pool. And I'm assuming this pool used to belong to the motel or the hotel, whatever it was, but that isn't here anymore. So what happened to that? What happened to that motel? And this is a place that we really haven't been to in the series. We've seen it in the background, but there's no scene has taken place directly at this pool. So I wonder if Elgin's gonna talk about seeing it in his dream. Maybe this is the Lake of Tears. That would be interesting. What if the children in white were drowned in this pool centuries ago? Was it connected to the motel? So many questions. And I think they end up going to Colony House. And Julie looks really pissed off at whatever Elgin's looking at. Was he checking out Sarah, maybe? But the idea of a love triangle between those 3 is something that I really despise because Elgin is somebody who could really be influential in this story, and relegating him to some love triangle garbage would be ridiculous. It's so easy, like make Elgin friends with Ethan and Victor or even Randall for some reason so that he can actually contribute to the overarching narrative instead of throwing him in the back burner like they're already treating the love triangle that we already have like garbage with Kenny, Christy and Christy's girlfriend, like that love triangle there is no exploration of that dynamic in the show. So it's just a waste of screen time. Jade and Tabitha end up talking to each other after what happened at the cave. And it looks like Jade shows Tabitha the picture of the old man with Victor. And that's probably when he's explaining to her the symbol he keeps seeing. And we also see that in the trailer.
About?
Yeah.
I've seen this on the walls in the tunnels.
What tunnels?
Will Jade go into the caves this episode? Or the next one? Maybe he'll explain the story of the cave drawings to the viewers. That would be interesting. But I don't think it's happening in this upcoming episode. Maybe episode 8 or 9. Or 10, of course. I think it's too soon for that. And then we see this shot of Boyd leaving the hospital. But We already know from the trailer that Boyd is going to get Smiley's body when he does that.
What do we do with the body?
You take it inside.
So yeah, I'm very interested to see what they find and if they'll be able to find some sort of elemental weakness or something like that to the monsters when they're examining the body. That would be really interesting. And the worms. Does Boyd still have the worms, or did he pass all of them into the monster? I really want, I think Ellis and Boyd having the worms would be a really great idea, and it would be really interesting for that to be explored. But we'll have to see, we'll have to see. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.